I used to read Al Jazeera all the time, and I still read it now sometimes. And I read an article recently written by a woman about how Sharia is not anti-women, and you can even inherit money if you're a woman. It's like, you can inherit money. Yeah. Wow. All right. So I just read in Al Jazeera that um, Israel is allowing Jewish people to pray at Al-Aqsa, and if that's the article that's going around, that sounds like the beginning of the third Intifada. For those that don't know what the Intifada was, there were two of them, and the second Intifada was the big one, and it was when Palestinians started doing a lot of terrorist attacks on Israelis, and bombs were blowing up and stuff like that. And that was when Ariel Sharon was the president of the West Bank, and um, it just made it's what led to Israel cracking down hardcore on Palestinians, and it made things very hard on a lot of Palestinians because you know how Israel is. Like you do a little something to them, they'll beat the shit out of you. And so when I read an article about how Israel's secretly allowing Jews to pray, no, the Jews are gonna pray. Well, here's the thing about Al-Aqsa. When you like read this thing about how this is in Israel occupied East Jerusalem, it's in the old city, which like isn't East Jerusalem. Like the old city to me is the old city. East Jerusalem is East Jerusalem, and East Jerusalem looks like a worn down version of Jerusalem. That's what East Jerusalem looks like. West Jerusalem is very nice because West Jerusalem is where the Jews are. East Jerusalem is where the Palestinians are. The old city is right in between. The line is like on the old city. And so when I went to Al Aqsa, I spoke Arabic pretty well back then. And I told him I was a Muslim. He wouldn't let me go inside the Dome of the Rock, the person at the door, because I couldn't say there's no God but Allah and Muhammad is his prophet. I couldn't say it in Arabic because I didn't know how to say it. And I'm just saying, like, as far as tourism goes, to like one of the like best tourism locations you can ever live, there are these people that are Palestinians that are fucking assholes that don't want people to be able to go on a tour of a place that's holy to them. It's where, supposedly, according to the Muslims, Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac, and according to the Muslims, he was going to sacrifice Ishmael, and according to the Christians, he was going to sacrifice Muslims, and according to Jews, he was going to sacrifice Muslims. So this is a holy place for everyone. This is like no matter what, it's in the old city, which is a holy place to a lot of Jewish, Christian, and Muslim people. And the Jewish places, all the Muslims are allowed to go there. Well, if you're a Muslim tourist, I promise, you have a real visa, you can go see David's grave. You can go and David's grave is there. You can go see all the Jewish places. Which is the Jewish part of the old city the best? Probably. The Tower of David's there. But is it? I don't know. Probably. And so Muslims can go there, but if someone that's not a Muslim wants to go to the Dome of the Rock, we can't go there. I can go to Al-Aqsa. It'd be awkward for me. I don't remember really going inside. I definitely went to Al-Aqsa. I didn't go in the Dome of the Rock though because I wasn't allowed to go there because the Muslims are assholes, and that's the thing about like the real problem is like, the rules say that you're not allowed to go here. It's like you got in a divorce, you like had a divorce, and the Muslims won't stop being assholes, and then the Jews start being like super assholes to them because they're the ones that are actually in charge because they have the best lawyer. That's kind of the situation here. So personally, like if I had a bunch of money and I could influence Israel, I'd encourage them to just kick the Palestinians out off Al-Aqsa. Palestinians could still come there. They wouldn't be in charge because, or I would put different Palestinians in charge. I would kick everyone out. Like if they have a imam there, I would kick him out. I'd go get a new imam, and I would say, are you someone that will accept that, or that believes that this place is for everyone? And then, yeah, okay, you can be in charge of Al-Aqsa, but why do I have to have an asshole in charge? Because it seems like Al-Aqsa, which is like your holiest place, is controlled by assholes. And so, like, if your holiest people are assholes, then there's something wrong with you. Like, I don't think Muslims get that. It's like, why? Like, no one in the United States thinks Donald Trump's a holy person. And he's not that big of an asshole, I don't think. Like, if you're on his side, Donald Trump is really not an asshole to you. If you're against Donald Trump, man, he's an asshole. Um, but like, he is an asshole. Because the shit he does, the way he does business, it's like, asshole. All right, so, yeah. It sounds like Al Jazeera is trying to start shit. And hopefully, like, I mean, I don't know. I know that Jews don't want to get bombed. That's the problem. They don't want like random terrorists attacking them. They don't want to have to turn their country even more into a police state. But I personally think it'd be easier just to kick out. I mean, you should leave certain Muslims. You should leave Muslims in charge of the Dome of the Rock, but not those people.